Welcome back. It's time for us to look into 2 missing braces. They are very well trained, they are very well equipped, so why they've disappeared is very, very strange. Mikhail, what's going on? This is a surprise. It's good to see you, Mikhail. But we couldn't shake our concerns after that call you made. Oh boy, you make it sound like I forced you to come here. But thanks, I'm glad you're all here. Guessing that means you haven't made contact with Lynn or Aeolia yet. No, Arios and the gang are out looking for them right now. I mean, seriously, where the heck are those two? That doesn't sound good. If you can't contact them via their enigmas, does that mean they're out of the state? I was thinking that too, but there are no records of them leaving via the station or airport. Same goes for Bellegarde and Tankram. That does raise some red flags. If Lynn and Aeolia are inside Crossbell State, I may be able to locate them. Really? You can? But how? The Enigma 2 has additional functionalities that are left over from testing. One function is to transmit an emergency signal. What? Really? It is configured to use reservable energy to transmit waves on a specific frequency at fixed intervals. However, the waves are weak. As far as I know, the Foundation has not found a practical application for it yet. They never removed the function though. It should be present in production models. So if we can grab a hold of their faint signal, be able to locate Lynn and Aeolia. I think it is worth trying. Chief Roberts is familiar with this function. Should try seeing him at the IBC. I imagine he would be willing to help us. Great thinking. We'll head there now. Sorry to put you guys through this. Thanks for the assist. If you learn anything, contact me right away. If the situation warrants it, I'll make Arios and the others hurry back. Roger. They're not on about Lloyd, so... we're off to the IBC then. Make sure you contact me immediately if you find any leads about Lynn and Aeolia, alright? I'll get Arios and the others back here ASAP if the situation calls for it. Is anyone upstairs at all, though? Doubt it based on what was said, but, yep, always worth a check. Right, to the EBC? Or the IBIC? Here we are. Wonder where we can find Chief Roberts. He's likely upstairs in the Foundation's branch office. I will call his Enigma. It is me. No, I do not have time for this. Do not make me hang up this call. Is she giving him a stare through the phone? That poor man. Tira is going to freeze him cold one of these days. I don't know, something tells me the guy is into it. Yes, I am calling about the Enigma 2's emergency alert function. Yes, correct. Okay, please come downstairs. Is he willing to help us? Yes, he will be down soon. Jona is with him too. That's good. He's the kid that was using the room in the Geofront that caught fire, right? The squirt from the Epstein Foundation that's good at hacking. That's the one. He likes to act like he's hot shit, but he's kinda just a little shit. He must be staying with the Foundation now that his base was destroyed, right? Yes, though he still had a fit over it. You would do. Dim 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 dim. Okay, now I get what's going on. You're saying their orbits are completely off and they can't be contacted. Do we even have to do anything? Shouldn't braces be strong enough to look after themselves? Can you hear yourself right now, Jona? Now isn't the time to be joking around. Excuse Jona. He's been like this a lot recently. Which I don't understand. I've done everything to make you comfortable, including letting you use the most powerful terminal in the building. And who cares what the specs are? It's never going to be fun when it's locked down. Give me access codes and set me free already. No can do, Jona. You know that. If I did that, you'd just do whatever you wanted again, wouldn't you? So instead, I've been working on a special Palm Party training program you can use until you're finally ready to beat TO. I don't need anything like that to beat her. Turns out he's doing a pretty good job of keeping Jona on a leash. Chief's overbearing dad tendencies can come in handy, even if they usually get on my nerves. Okay, back to business. It is true that the Enigma 2 has an alert function, but I don't know if it'll be useful. Why would that be? How could that function not be? It doesn't produce the strongest orbal signal imaginable. If you're not within 10 cells of the orbit, it's impossible to detect, no matter what kind of equipment you're using. Just 10 cells? Doesn't give us a lot to work with. In other words, we'd already know if they were within Crossbell City. But if you combine the detection instrument with my sensors, if it is a matrix system, it can be synced with the Aeon System. Well, sure, that could... Wait, no. If you use the Aeon System, then the accuracy would be too unpredictable. You also have to account for the orbital pressure in the surrounding terrain. I think it'd be near impossible. It's worth a shot though, right? Like, surely it'd give you some idea, being like, it's in that quarter of Crossbell State, and then you go to that quarter and then do a search there. It may narrow it down, you know. I suppose it would. I don't quite get all of that, but I know it's not good. And there really isn't a simple solution. Hold up. Why not just do the measurement from the roof of Orcus Tower? What? Jona? What do you mean? Think about it. The alert waves are weak, so you can't detect them unless your instrument is nearby. You could use geosensors to expand the range, but even then the signal would probably be too inaccurate to be useful. So what if you use the top of Orcus Tower? There'd be few obstructions to account for, so it'd be a lot more accurate, wouldn't it? Anyone following this? Yeah. Would that work, Tio? Color me surprised. Mauve. We're back to mauve. Jona, you really are a genius. That's our little systems engineer whiz. I'm the genius Jona's sacred, aren't I? So does that mean... luck's on our side, isn't it? Yes, it might work. I'll head to Orcus Tower and get permission from management for us to use the roof. You're going to help too, aren't you, Jona? Why should I? It's what I'd normally say, but I'm bored, so why not? But you guys owe me one, alright? Sure, that's fine. As long as it's not illegal or unreasonable, we'll be happy to repay the favor. To Orcus Tower! Chief Roberts and Jona then went to Orcus Tower and were given permission to set up their equipment on the roof. They let the SSS know it would take time before the search would be ready. Lloyd and the others decided they should finish any other outstanding business before heading to Orcus Tower. Well, I'm gonna go straight to Orcus Tower. I've got no outstanding business. So, Orcus Tower. And that must be him. What's up? Where are you guys? Well, the equipment is ready to go. We just walked through the entrance. Should we head up to the roof? Yeah, the receptionist should give you an elevator access card if you talk to her. Hurry your butts up here already. Alright, we'll be there soon. Sounds like he's ready. Yeah, he said the receptionist can give us a card that'll let us up to the roof. Mind the rain. It'd be best to not make them wait too long. Welcome to Orcus Tower. You would be the special support section, yes? That's us. We were told you had an access card for us? That I do. Here you go. Insert that card into the elevator's panel and it will take you directly to the 40th floor. It's valid for 1 month and fully disposable, so feel free to discard it how you see fit when the time comes. Oh, okay. It has an expiration date? That's even more high-tech than what they do at the IBC building. Is it still surprising how advanced this place tech is at this point? That's high-tech? It just feels weird to hear that. It's like, well, no, of course. I just noticed there's another model of Orcus Tower up there. Again, in future I need to look out for these models. Am I supposed to put it here? Yes, simply insert the access card we were given. Lloyd inserted the card into the panel. get off is one of the options. Yeah, I just noticed something weird about the panel. There aren't buttons for floors 21 through 30. I'd guess that they're all maintenance floors. All of them? What are maintenance floors? I was told those floors are mostly empty. It's necessary to counterbalance the weight of the tower. Additionally, there is equipment housed there to absorb the shock of potential earthquakes. Yes, I'm sure that's all that's there. Well, that's amazing. It really is the most modern building on the continent, isn't it? Well, I guess, but why'd they have to go and make the thing so dang tall? It's like, it is just that case of like, yeah, like you made it so tall that you need empty floors to support the floors that are above it. Just make it shorter then. Simple as that. Unless there's actually something else going on. Clearly there is. If it were 30 stories, it'd be using the same number of floors. I don't know, but I suspect there were several changes and compromises made after the design was finalized. Uncle was the one who took over the design, and knowing him, he likes to go over the top wherever he can. Ultimately, the Croy family were the ones to make up for the construction budget shortfall. Well, wasn't that magnanimous of him? True, but there's no denying that the tower being a landmark is going to be a boon for Crossbell as a whole. And hey, looks like this is our stop. Ding dong. Is there anyone up here? Calvard spies, but other than that, no one else. Ooh. See, like here, like look at like what is this stuff down here? Like, why is that needed? What is it? Like, it's very, very suspicious. It's clearly one giant machine in some regard, isn't it? Clearly. Clearly. Like, it's not just normal, like, air conditioning and stuff like that. Oh. Could be servers, maybe, but the rain is finally letting up. Yeah, the view's just as awesome as the last time we were up here. Definitely. That's saying something. If it not even being a clear day out. Wait, where are Jona and Chief Roberts? They should be nearby. Likely on one of the platforms. Let's look for them. I'm going to explore the roof for a little bit. That's clearly the machine over there we need to go to. May as well have a little wander around. Jeez, that's not safe at all, is it? Like, you could run off the edge there. Can't go up there, okay. Hey, there you guys are. So, this is the equipment for detecting the alert signal. Right, but the way it is right now, it can only detect signals within a 10 cells radius. That's where Tio comes in. It will not be an issue. Will the weather have an effect on the detection? Nah, we should be good. I don't think a drizzle like this will make too much of a difference. Oh, now I get it. Of course a lady like you wouldn't want to be exposed to the elements for too long, Tio. Better my manners, I'll hold up an umbrella over you while you fire up your sin. Not necessary. That would be a distraction, if anything. Man. Alright, I'm good to go on my end. Start up the Aeon System whenever you're ready. I am ready. Have you entered Lynn and Aeolia's Enigma 2 serial numbers? Sure did. The guild supplied them to us. I put them in before you got here, so all that's left is for you to do your thing. Alright then. Good luck to you. If anyone can locate Lynn and Aeolia, it's you. Right, here I go.
Aeon System 起動.
Now syncing Aeon System with search equipment through Matrix protocols. Oh my, link confirmed. This is shaping up to be a piece of cake. Orbital energy to the search equipment is stable and high. Go ahead, Tio. Roger. Here goes.
センサー機能開放。エオンシステムリミットブレイク。
go. Did you see that? My eyes playing tricks on me, or did the wave just come off of Tio? Phew. Good job, we got it. Really? I can say it now. Lloyd! I wasn't gonna interrupt the scene by going the Roger Lloyd thing. Do it now. You were able to locate them? Yep. Well, the location of their Enigma 2s anyway. I was able to trace both of their alert signals. They are to the far south. South? No problem. I'm having the day you cross-reference with the map. Boom, done. What's that? Oh. What? The area to the south of Lake Elm. We've not been there. What's there? The hell? Is there anything out there? As far as I know, all that's there are the wetlands. It's completely uninhabited. What would those braces be doing there? Heck if I know, but this ain't good, is it? I mean, it's near Michelin. Right, very concerning. Lloyd. Let's start by reporting this to Mikkel. As a precaution, we should ask headquarters to prepare a boat for us too. You're right. That's for the best. Time is of the essence, so we need to move. Thanks for all the help, Chief Roberts. You too, Jona. Don't mention it, we'll clean up here, so go on ahead. Yeah, get a move on, and be careful out there, got it? The wetlands? Don't remember hearing of the wetlands. Yes, an old boat has been prepared for you at the Harbour District's dock. You can board it as soon as you're ready. Got it. Thanks, Fran. Sorry for the sudden request. Oh, don't mention it. It's times like these that I'm here to support you. The wetlands to the south can be dangerous. Be extra careful out there, you hear me? We will. Sounds like we have a boat. Yeah, Fran was able to have them prepare us one. You're gonna make me rely on you to the bitter end, aren't you? You sure you're all fine with this? I'm pretty sure Arios and the boys will be back in like an hour, tops. Time is of the essence. Tell them to catch up, because someone's gotta go now. That's right, there's no telling how dire the situation may already be. Tell them to head straight to us when they get back to the city. Okay. Both Lynn and Aeoli are highly capable bracers on the verge of being A rank. They found themselves in a situation where they can't contact us. I can only imagine what they came across. There's no telling how dangerous it is down there. You better be careful. We will be. We should depart for the dock as soon as we are prepared. Okay. Both Lynn and Aeoli are highly capable bracers on the verge of being A rank. They found themselves in a situation where they can't contact us. I can only imagine what they came across. No telling how dangerous it is down there. You better be careful. Yeah, which to me is sort of like... Again, time is of the... I'm torn between agreeing with that idea of time is of the essence and also being like we should wait for everyone else to arrive so we can all go together because we don't know what we're coming up against. It's like, ooh, I can see both points of view there, but let's actually see if we can go back up to those guys and have a word with them. I think we also need to speak to Fran. Ah, there we are. Oh yeah, you have a POM party account, right? Really generous, so I'll gift you my deets. I've been playing this game from day one, so if you think you've got what it takes, I invite you to be proven wrong. Alright. Walking in the rain, more like walking in the pain in my ass. Whatever, I'm too tired to even make it to the Foundation's branch office now while I'm here. Do you realize that you've been riding elevators all day, right? All things considered, you haven't walked all that far. Besides, a sedentary lifestyle is terrible for your health. This is Jona you are speaking to. I have seen broken network terminals that can run faster than him. What did you just say? Are you supposed to be going to the wetlands or whatever? Get out of my face and back to work, Plato. Guess you have a point. Thanks for your help, Jona. I would like to have the opportunity to gather more data on the wetlands first, but there's no time. It's all happening so suddenly and my nerves are getting the best of me. I can't believe my innocent little Tio is being deployed to such a mysterious location. I'll remind you that we are going there to bring back 2 missing bracers to safety. Please stay here and try not to worry too much. Oh, Tio, you've really grown up, haven't you? You're so small and helpless when you first came to the Foundation. Now look at you. Brings a tear to my eye. Cease. Can't help but worry about Tio being sent somewhere that could be dangerous. On the other hand, you've gone up so much, Tio. I'm sure you'll be okay. Hold it in, mate. Hold it in. Let's go see Fran. And then, oh, hello. And then we'll see about Jona's pom party. Oh, hey guys. Like I said earlier, there's an orbital boat in the harbour district with your name on it whenever you're ready. Thanks, Fran. We'll head there as soon as we're ready. I know you guys have to head to the wetlands in order to find those braces. I'm still worried for you all. I mean, I heard those two are almost A rank, yet somehow they still... Fran, I know what you're getting at. I'm sorry to make you worry. More than anything, I wish I could go with you to back you all up. Oh, I know. Would you like to take Ban Ban with you as a good luck charm? Ban Ban? Wait, isn't that... Yes, it's her teddy bear. He's great at giving hugs and calming you down. Didn't you say you hug yours the same way when no one's watching, Noe? I never said that, Fran. It pains me to send Ban Ban somewhere so dangerous, but if it's for your sake, I'll let him do his duty proudly. It's okay, Fran. You don't have to do that. I think we'll manage. Thanks for worrying about us, though. Things have been a little tense today. And that was just what we needed to hear. Fran isn't only our operator. She's our own little pick-me-up. Not to mention a veritable Goldium mine of juicy details about Noelle's private life. Darn it, Fran, I'll get you for this. Always happy to help, guys. Watch each other's backs out there, okay? We will. Fran's adorable. It's that sort of thing of like, up to this point at least, in terms of Anton's story, it's like, I really wish Anton ended up with Fran. Because, like, Anton deserves some proper love and stuff like that, and it's like, Fran's sweet and all that type of stuff. It's like, it's not that sort of thing like, I want them to be in a relationship and I want them to be married and stuff like that. It's like, I want them to pursue the idea of a relationship and see if it's a possible thing. It's like, it may not work out, but I think Anton deserves it. And it could be a good fit for Fran. I'd like to see them try. Again, may not work out and that's completely fine, but, you know, give it a chance, you know. Right, so, pom party. Let's see if I get it first time again. I probably jinxed that by saying that, haven't I? I'm doing well so far, but we'll see. Okay. It's very much like, I think it was some advice I was given was focus on the middle row, and it was like, okay, that's all I needed really. Because then if I focus on the middle row, I'm fine. It's going to take the blues out, it's going to take the poms. Lovely there, lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's take out that yellow because it'll take out the shining pom. Good. And get rid of that one in the middle. I'll drop the blue. That's a good one there, that's a good one. That's gonna get him, surely. Yes! Right then, is that it, Jona? That's it? Alright, fine. Okay, so let's see about going to the harbour and getting going. In case you're wondering, because sometimes I just don't update on like stuff. It's where are we? Equipment and stuff. It's like I have updated my equipment with the best things we can have right now. Orbance, good thing of showing you. You'll be familiar with this skill. Avalon Gay on Tio. Yay! Right, so there we are. Hey, you're the SSS, right? That's us. You've been waiting for us out here in the rain. Thank you for preparing this for us, given the conditions. Don't mention it, all part of the job. So, do you all have someone who can operate this thing? If you don't, I could always come with you. I hadn't thought about that. How hard could it be? It's probably not that different from driving a car. I could always call the Chief's Enigma. No, it's okay. I actually have a little bit of experience driving boats. You do? Is there anything you can't drive, Noel? We should have figured, given it has a steering wheel. Knock it off. It's just another thing Commander Balls insisted I learn. What are we going to do? Is it time for us to board? Let me think. There's no telling what's awaiting us down there. Should make sure we've taken care of everything before leaving. Once you board the boat and head to the wetlands, you'll be unable to leave until the current story section has concluded. Any short-term quests and events will expire. Head to the wetlands. Roger that. Alright, you six be careful out there. The wetlands, not a favourite location of mine in World of Warcraft. Very wet. Why? What's going on here? Well, that's interesting. Can't help but be reminded of the Schwarz auction. Perhaps they truly are tied by a string of fate. Be that as it may, Master Cao. What do you think is waiting for them at the south banks of Lake Elm? I'm not sure, but I'll trust in our friend's intuition. It could be that demonized delinquent again, the snakes, or perhaps even the Grail itself. Whatever the case, there's nothing wrong with shining the light on a blind spot when you can. I like the way he phrased that. I understand. And pardon me. What is it, Fan? Why are you so distraught? Please forgive me. I received an urgent report from one of the surveillance teams moments ago. An urgent report? Please, Van, explain calmly and slowly. Now I want to know. You can't do that. The weather has cleared as the forecast predicted. Maybe Adios is trying to do us a solid. I'd rather she have our back. There's no telling what's waiting for us out there. I'll take this over investigating in the rain any day. Yeah, but don't forget there's a chance we could encounter another cryptid. That's true, but we're going into a total unknown. Anything could happen in this situation. Keep in mind, we don't know whether or not we can count on backup from Arios this time either. We're the lead search party. We need to work as quickly as possible to secure Lynn and Aeolia's safety. And depending on the situation we find, we may have to call the CGF for backup too. Right. This is definitely a sticky situation. Let's keep up hope that gals are alright. Hold on. Sudden increase in humidity confirmed. Everyone stay on guard. What? Oh no. A dense fog. I can't not giggle at that. Where did it come from? Things looked so clear a moment ago. What do we do, Lloyd? Reduce speed and exercise caution upon approach. Tio, can you sense the shore? Yes, I believe so. What was I just saying? Be ready for anything the second we get there. It's quite dense. Damn it. Boat back there must be the one Lynn and Aeolia arrived in. This is bad. It's out of control down here. Oh, bloody hell. This is on another level, like, fucking hell. Yes, I did swear, because it's like, I understand its importance and how much there is here. It's like, whoa. I'm feeling like we just stepped into a bad dream. Feels more like something ripped straight out of a fairy tale. This is unbelievable. It looks as if the very composition of space itself has been altered from reality. How long has pleroma grass been growing out of control here? This is it. This is where Joachim was harvesting it, used as the key ingredient in Gnosis. Seeing it like this, I would say that's another correct deduction. Huh? You again? Ian, what are you doing here? I do believe that's my line. I've been following the shadows of those snakes and the demonization of the gang's leader, as well as the blooming of these blue flowers and the sudden appearance of cryptids that led me here and ultimately to all of you. Oh, really? So you basically thought this place was suspicious and decided to check it out? Precisely. Though it would seem the circumstances that led you here are slightly different than mine. Isn't that right? You could say that. I'll explain everything I can. Withholding information won't do either of us any good. Lloyd told Yin about how Lynn and Aeolia have gone missing and about their search for them. I see. So that boat there belongs to those bracers then. How intriguing. This can only mean I'm getting closer to the heart of the mystery. What mystery? He's referring to the pleroma grass. The cryptids too, for that matter. Been trying to get to the bottom of what's caused them to appear as well, haven't you? Bright, aren't you? No, the Brights aren't here, they've gone back to LaBelle. This falls under my contract with Heiyue. Now, I'll leave the braces to you and make my way ahead. Not so fast. How about you accompany us instead, Yin? Lloyd? Can't be serious. I had a feeling that you were going to do something like this again. As did I. Come on, man, you're a little too flexible when it comes to stuff like this. And interesting as your position is, Bannings, aren't you forgetting something? Our positions are completely different now, as are our interests in this case. Unlike that time at St. Ursula, cooperating with you now would get me nowhere? Is that what you were going to say? Lynn and Aeolia have A-rank bracer talent. So myself. When they join forces, I have no doubt that those two could rival Arios himself. If the danger facing us was able to overwhelm them, do you actually believe that you'll be fine by yourself? Desperate times call for desperate measures. You might even be able to get some info from Lynn and Aeolia after we find them. That's right, we should cooperate for the sake of efficiency. Huh. You've been influenced by your leader in more ways than one, haven't you, SSS? Do you think so? Well, I'd be lying if I said no. Not that we ever signed up for it. Why are you looking at me like it's my fault? It's one of your many charms, after all. Very well then. If you so desire, we shall work together once more. Know this, however. If the Divine Blade of Wind catches up with us, I will not hesitate to leave. Will that be an issue? Not at all. No problem, though. Moving around with a party of 7 is gonna get tricky. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up running into each other when monsters decide to attack. Someone could stay behind if that's the case. We do need someone to watch the boat, right? Not a bad idea. Whoever remains behind could accompany the Divine Blade of Wind whenever he arrives, too. It's a plan, then. Let's decide on our formation. Quite a few chests around. Still haven't repaid them for that craft they taught me. There's no time for hesitation. I'm going to bring Lynn and Aeolia home.